This is the Governor Clements shelter. Nice little fireplace that we did not use. Sleeping platform that myself, Sunrose, and Seatime used. And now we're gonna move on and move up Killington Peak. So let's hike on. Goodbye, Governor. AT-LT through the stretch of Vermont, the AT and the Long Trail of Virginia, or of Vermont, are one and the same. So we are climbing and focusing on our breath control. Something we haven't really talked about before, but probably is a good thing to talk about. And as we're climbing today, really focused on taking 2 full breaths through the nose and 1 through the mouth, and getting in a cycle of doing that. And the reason being, obviously, breathing through the nose is where I give the best chance for my body to absorb oxygen. But I don't want to leave stale air in my mouth either. So I want to work a rotation where every 2 to 3 breaths through the nose, I purposely breathe once through the mouth. So really doing that this morning as we ascend Killington and focus on breath control and therefore controlling heart rate. Very important. So we are near the summit of Killington. The summit is actually 0.2 of a mile up that trail, but it's foggy and overcast, and so we're not going to see anything up there, so I don't know if I see the logic in going up there. So we're just going to continue to hike, I guess. Had some good views and missed some good views, so what are you going to do? There it is, and it tells the whole story right there. 1,700 miles traveled on the Appalachian Trail. Another milestone met, another milestone accomplished. Nice. Let's hike on. Well, we're coming down off Killington Peak, and this is what's known as Mendon Lookout, because it overlooks the town of Mendon. Kind of trying to balance on a log so I can scooch down the log and give you a little wider view of the mountain range, but the view window is only so big, but none are good nonetheless. Nice little stream. and nice stepping stones so we don't get our feet wet. Nice. Here we go, right off into bear country. Hey everybody, so we just crossed Highway 4, and as we're coming off the trail, past the trail entrance sign, there was a couple putting Trail Magic, a cooler full of Gatorade and coconut water and regular water, Trail Magic, at the sign. And so we got to talking, and I told him I was thinking about going up here and checking into the Long Trail Inn up the road a couple miles. And they were like, oh, well, great. Why don't you let us drive you up there so you're sure you got a room, and then we'll bring you back and you can finish your hike for the day. And so that's what we just did. And so I'm now checked into the Long Trail Inn, and I've got like 3 more miles, and there's a side trail that's like a quarter to a half mile off the AT that takes me right to the inn. So really cool. Fernando and Butterfly trail name. Fernando is his real name, I assume. Thank you very much for being awesome trail angels, for providing Trail Magic, and for giving me a ride and making sure I had a warm bed and a good place to stay tonight. I thank you, and I'm sure my mother thanks you. So we are here at Main Junction, and the significance of Main Junction is that it is the junction where the Appalachian Trail and the Long Trail divide. So for the last 100 miles, they've been one, and now the Long Trail will go that way, north through Vermont all the way to Canada, and the Appalachian Trail will go that way east to New Hampshire. So it has been fun. Actually, last night staying in the shelter with a bunch of Long Trail people, Sea Time and Sun Arose, and I don't know the other guy's name. But anyways, been hiking and staying around a lot of Long Trail hikers, and so now that time's over. They're either already headed that way or will head that way when they come through this junction, and we will head that way right now. And so, yeah, let's hike on. It's 18. And we made it to where we're staying tonight, the Inn at Long Trail. We're here in the restaurant at the Long Trail, Inn at the Long Trail. And this is the big old rock that's in the dining area. Pretty cool. And you can see that it's backed right up against the rock ledge of the mountain. Here's kind of the sitting area of the inn. Again, pretty cool. And here's our room. Pretty good little room for $60 a night. I won't complain.